Hare Krishna. One second, let's let the live just be shared. After that, we can start. We'll start with the prayer. Your name is Krishna, right? Or is your name Sri Tulsi? Is that your mama's name?
Hare Krishna, that's her sister.
Ah, I was just wondering, okay, did I make a mistake? Oh, done. So let's get started. We'll start with our prayers. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakarunmilitam Shri Namaha Shri Chaitanyam Tapitam Yenam Mahyam Dadati Swapatranti
Chaitanya Namo Bhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Krishna Pada
Navadhutam Parijananam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Lalita Nandita Krishna Karuna
हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपी कांता राधा कांत नमोस्तुते कांत गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी कृष्णवानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरप्रिये ओम नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नितिरामिन् जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासुदेव गौरभक्त चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद
Shri Advaita Gadadhara
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे
Who wants to go ahead first? Madhav joined first, so let me give him a chance. Let's start, Madhav.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Very good. Very sweet. Very nice. Thank you so much, Madhav. Devash, you want to go next?
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji.
Oh, amazing, Devash. That was really nice. Wonderful tune.
Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Wow, very good, Krishna. First time I'm hearing you sing in a different tune. Very nice. Achintya, you want to come on video?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Achintya. See, I could spotlight you if you were. Yeah, there you go. Now you could see. You want to try once more?
Yeah. One more time. Right?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you so much, Achintya. That was very awesome. Wonderful. Very good. Ryan, you ready?
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh, that was very good, Ryan. Thank you so much. Okay, so now let us move on to our 64 qualities of the Supreme Lord, right? We are looking at 64 qualities of Lord Krishna, and today we will be discussing the 31st quality. Okay, till now,
Which 31st called him?
it's the 31st quality, quality that we love, Krishna's heroic nature. Okay, who is a hero? Who's a hero?
Krishna.
Krishna is a hero. Very good. Krishna is the hero, right? Yeah. Someone who is heroic is very enthusiastic in military activities, like in warfare, in fighting. They have so much enthusiasm, okay? And they are expert in releasing different weapons. So today, when we watch movies, in the definition of a hero is completely different from this. But a person who is heroic is actually someone who is very expert in releasing different weapons, and they are very enthusiastic in military activities. So we will be looking at these two features in Lord Krishna and why he is called as being very heroic.
Lord Rama too.
Lord Rama too. Okay, you don't want to leave out Lord Rama. Yes, Lord Rama is very heroic, isn't it? Because he was also such a great expert in fighting and so all the military arts. What happened in the Dandakaranya forest? Who knows? Lord Rama single-handedly, he defeated and destroyed over 14,000 soldiers, right? Yeah, Karadushan had come with their armies and he defeated them all. Okay. Single-handedly, nobody else was there. Okay, and in a very short time too. So, what do we mean by enthusiastic in military activities? Okay, so it is explained that just like how an elephant, you know how elephants, where do they take a bath? Do they go under the shower and take a bath?
No.
Where do they take a bath?
At the rivers. River.
In lakes, in water bodies, in rivers, right? Yeah, so an elephant, they would just scoop out a lotus flower from a lake with their trunk, right? With the trunk, they scoop out the lotus flowers. Just like how the elephant does that with that much ease, Lord Krishna, with his mighty arms, he can destroy so many armies on the battlefield. So, there was one battle where Lord Krishna didn't actually fight. He fought many battles with so many different kings. But there is one battle that the Lord did not fight. Do you know which battle that was? Nobody? Which battle did Lord Krishna not fight? He was a chariot driver in that fight. No? Who fought them? Remember whose chariot driver was Krishna? He was a chariot driver of Arjuna. Okay. And Krishna had taken a vow that he is not going to fight in the battle of Kurukshetra. Okay. But what happened? Because Krishna can single-handedly defeat the whole army. He can change the course of the war, right? So Krishna said, okay, fine. Balram is also not going to fight. I am also not going to fight. But Arjuna asked Krishna to be his chariot driver so that Krishna could give him the best advice possible. At that time, Krishna decided, okay, fine. I will come. I will be your chariot driver. But on the battlefield, there was one instance when Krishna had to take a weapon, and that was when he had to fight against Bhishma Dev, because Bhishma Dev was almost going to kill Arjuna. And at that time, Krishna was like, Arjuna, you need to fight the battle, otherwise I am going to fight. And so he doesn't have any weapons. So what did he do? With his strong arms, he just used the wheel of a chariot and he rushed towards towards Bhishma Dev. And Arjuna had to stop him because Arjuna told Krishna, Krishna, you have taken a vow, you're not going to fight. How can you do this? That is one incident where Krishna was not taking the weapon. Okay, thank you. Okay, another time when Krishna used his arms to battle was when he was fighting against Chanura. Okay, so in the Kamsa, when Krishna and Balram, they were still so young and they were brought to Mathura by Akrura. Okay, from Vrindavan, Krishna and Balram came to Mathura for the first time. And that time, Kamsa made sure that they are going to battle the most strongest wrestlers that he had. Their names were Chanura and Mushtika. Okay, so these wrestlers were huge and they were so strong and they were so determined that they are going to kill the Supreme Lord. Krishna, is that eatable? Okay, yeah. So, what did the boys do? Lord Krishna and Balaram, they said, okay, we will fight them. And Krishna decided to take on Chanura, and Lord Balaram, he was going to fight Mushtika. And so they had to lock their hands in, right? When you have to fight, you have to lock your hands in and you have to, I don't know how you properly wrestle, but you have to move and you have to fight with your hands and your legs and punch the other person maybe. So like this, they both were very great experts, although they were so little when compared to Chanura and Mushtika. Krishna and Balaram were able to move and push them along from one place to another. And they captured Chanura and Mushtika, and so expertly they were able to, throw them down, push them from one side, all that, keep on holding them in tight. It's very difficult to wrestle. And all the arts of wrestling were perfectly exhibited by Krishna and Balaram as they were trying to defeat. And so Lord Krishna, he struck Chanura 3 times with his fist. Okay, and the wrestler was so jolted, and Krishna, he just took, and what did he do? He began to wheel Chanura around with his arms, and just like that, Chanura was done. He collapsed on the wrestling arena. Okay, so after this was done, what did Krishna and Balaram do? Krishna jumped onto Kamsa. Kamsa was sitting there and he got so angry that Krishna and Balaram defeated his most capable wrestlers. And so immediately Krishna jumped onto Kamsa and he pulled him down and he Kamsa took out his sword and took out his shield and he was ready to fight Krishna. But the Lord, he just caught hold of him and he grabbed his hair. What did he do? He dragged him from the seat down to the wrestling arena and punched him on his chest over and over again. And with that strength in Krishna's arms, the Kamsa completely lost his consciousness. He was gone. And after this, what did Krishna do? All the people could not believe that Kamsa could be killed so easily. And because they did not realize that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, to some of them, he looked like a small young child of theirs. So Krishna, he like a lion, he dragged Kamsa by his hair and he was showing Kamsa is dead to his parents. Okay. So that is when everybody realized how strong Krishna is. And Kamsa, obviously, because he was constantly thinking about Krishna, he did not go to any bad place. He went back, he got liberation. And because he was always thinking 24 hours, he was worried, oh, will Krishna come? Will Krishna come? Will he kill me? Will he kill me? This was Kamsa's thought all the time. Okay, so that is about how Krishna was able to was very enthusiastic in military activities. Okay, now we will see how Krishna is an expert at all weapons. Okay, so there was this one incident where Lord Krishna had to fight Lord Shiva. Okay, so why was that? Krishna once, because his grandson Aniruddha went missing, and Krishna found out from Narada Muni that Aniruddha was in the palace of a king named Banasura. Now, as you know, Asura means demon, so he was a demon, and his princess was Banasura's daughter Usha was keeping Aniruddha there. So Krishna had to go along with everybody, Balaram and Pradyumna, Pradyumna, everybody went along with Krishna's army too. They all went to fight against Banasura. But what happened? Banasura is completely protected by Lord Shiva. So Shiva said, I will protect you with my whole family. So Lord Shiva and his two sons, Kartikeya and Ganesha, both of them were there to protect Banasura. So they all fought very heroically against Lord Krishna. Okay, so Lord Shiva on one side, he fought against Krishna. Okay, Balaram fought against Kartikeya and Pradyumna fought against Ganesha. Okay, so like this, when they all were fighting, Krishna had to fight very, very strongly against Lord Shiva. Would Krishna try to kill Lord Shiva? No, because Lord Shiva is a very great devotee of the Lord. But at the same time, Lord Shiva has guaranteed protection for his devotee Banasura. So what did they do? Okay, Lord Shiva, first he brought all the ghosts on the battlefield, because Shiva is the leader of all such ghosts and Preta, Pishasha, all of them, right? So he brought all of them, and the Lord with his bow, with the Saranga Dhanur, he started shooting so many arrows that all of them had to run away from the battlefield. Then Lord Shiva started to release very, very different select weapons. Okay, he first released the Brahmastra, which is like an atom bomb. And what did Lord Krishna do? He countered that with another Brahmastra. Okay, then Shiva released an air weapon. Then Krishna released a mountain weapon to counter that. And like this, Krishna and Lord Shiva and Krishna were releasing so many weapons. At that time, Lord Shiva released the weapon of very devastating fire. When Shiva releases the weapon of fire, what happens? Everything is going to be burned. But what did Krishna do? Krishna used a weapon of rain, cold rain. And so with that rain, the fire was destroyed. Then Shiva thought, now I have to use my very, very personal, my very famous weapon, the Pashupatastra. And so Shiva releases that. And Krishna immediately countered it with a Narayanastra. So like this, they were releasing weapons to each other. And Krishna was constantly able to stop any, any fight that Krishna and that Shiva gave him. So what did finally Krishna do? Lord Shiva was tired. So Krishna decided, okay, let me send him the yawning weapon. And with that, see, Lord Shiva, he's yawning in this picture. He couldn't fight anymore. He became so tired. And he was done. That's it. He couldn't battle. Now, when this happens, Krishna then decided, okay, now it's time for me to go to Banasura. And like that, Krishna fights again Banasura. Oh, why did we tell this story? Because this is a perfect example where Krishna was able to release so many different weapons and counter the attack of none other than Lord Shiva. Okay, so that was why we discussed this. Okay, another time when Krishna was in Mathura, Jarasandha used to keep on attacking him. Okay, so Krishna, one time Jarasandha would come with his 13 Akshohinis, Akshohinis Sena or his army. And at that time, what would Krishna do? Krishna will kill everybody else on the battlefield single-handedly. And he would leave Jarasandha standing there on his own, so that Jarasandha could go and bring back more armies of demoniac people that Krishna could completely annihilate, so that Krishna could defeat them all and finish them off. Okay, there is no one who is as perfect as Krishna in using his very divine weapons. Okay, so I want to ask you all, okay, do you have any hero in your mind? And if so, why do you think? So let us see. If you say Krishna is heroic, then you need to tell me why also. Okay, like one small incident where Krishna displayed his heroic nature. Can you tell me?
Also.
Yes, Devash.
Ram also.
Lord Rama. Okay, tell me why you think Lord Rama is very heroic.
Because he killed Ravana.
Very good. And Ravana was no ordinary demon, no ordinary Rakshasa. He was very, very skilled. Right? So Lord Rama had to use very, very powerful missiles to actually kill Ravana. Okay, very good. Okay, who is next? Who wants to go next? Anybody? If someone is heroic, like you can say Narsimha Dev, you can say whoever you want. And why? Okay? Tushita, do you want to try?
No.
Huh? Who is your hero, Tushita? Jagannath?
No.
No, you don't have a hero?
I don't have any here in my mind right now.
No problem, no problem. Okay, let me see. Balavrinda might answer. Yes, Balavrinda.
My hero is Krishna.
Your hero is Krishna. Why? You have to substantiate.
because Krishna is very, very good. He also gave us very good lessons because he always he gave us a lesson that he like, not a lesson but things that we have to do. He told us like by listening to his teachers, he got all the stuff, but basically Krishna already knows that, but in Vrindavan he did that so he could tell us that we should also do our material studies and also do Krishna consciousness.
When you brought up Vrindavan, I was also thinking that yes, in Vrindavan, how many demons did Krishna kill? Every day there was a demon who was there to attack. And
Yes.
Krishna have to use a new skill to kill them, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you so much, Balavrinda. Okay, Achintya.
Yes, I have my goddess. I have my god both of them. I have my god in both of them.
Both of them? नाम बता. Unmute करो.
I have my god both of them. It's Krishna and Nrsimhadev.
Nrsimhadev, oh, okay.
Okay.
Why? Of course, there's no question about why Nrsimhadev is so heroic, right? He protected one person, Prahlad Maharaj. You want to say more?
बोलना है कुछ?
No.
Thank you so much, Achintya. That was wonderful. Yes, Madhav. So unmute you.
Why Krishna is a hero? Because Krishna killed all the demons.
Very good. Krishna kills all the demons, so Krishna is your hero?
Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Madhav. Okay. Anyone else? Krishna, you want to answer?
Mataji,
Yes.
my second hero is Ram.
I was also thinking same.
Mataji, because Mataji, I'm excited to see you in Dallas, but Mataji, Rama is my hero because he used his bow and arrow to shoot Ravana, and he was not yelling at Ravana that he's saying bad stuff. He was just keeping calm until the last time, and then he was giving the Ravana so many warnings, and then at the end he shot him.
Wow, very good. Thank you so much. Yes.
David, I really like what Vrinda is saying.
Krishna is my
Yes.
my second hero.
Ravana.
Krishna killed Ramsa. That's why he's my second hero.
Oh, he's your second hero. Very good. Thank you so much, Devash. Vinita Mataji was saying something.
Yeah, Mataji, the important point what Vrinda said I like is she was telling that Rama was not yelling at Ravana even though he was doing so many things. That is really very good, right? Children, one time we say something, they start, Mama, no, this is not like that. She'll say, so many things she will tell me. You are telling wrong, this is not, that is right. I'm thinking, hoping so she will learn that quality from Lord Rama, that she's only saying that Rama was not yelling, that's why he's hero. So let her learn that quality. I'm trying to tell her that.
So Mataji personally has come and given a realization based on what Vrinda said. Vrinda, you're in trouble now. Now you need to follow what you said. Okay. Thank you so much, Mataji. And Her Grace Anjana Gopika Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji, please take over for the...
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, everyone.
Why is it hurt for me? Hare Krishna, this madam.
Okay, Madam, Hari Bol. You all are learning this sloka, yes? That means this Guru Ashtakam. Okay, first we go to the second sloka, and then if we have time, we can practice both of these, okay? So you all can repeat, okay? महाप्रभु की
महाप्रभु की
तन नित्य गीता वदित्र माध्यम मन रोमांचकंपा तरंग बाजू वंदे गुरु श्री चरणर वृंदम महाप्रभु कीर्तन
महाप्रभु
कीर्तन नृत्य गीता
वदित्र माद्यान मनसोरचेन
मनसोरशेन
रोमांचकं पाश्रु
रोमांचकं
तरंगबाजु वंदे गुरु श्री चरणर वृंदम
वन्दे गुरु श्री चरणविन्दम्.
Okay, last time and you can practice it. Mahaprabhur Kirtana Nitya Gita
कीर्तन नित्य गीता
Baditra Madhyan Manasurasena Romansakam Pasru Tarangavadu Bande Guru Shri Charanavindam. You all can raise the hand and then what you can also do from both sloka. I think we have time because very less kids. You want to start? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Who is there? Mother wants to go. Go ahead.
Mahaprabhu Saralita Loka Taranya Kalanya Gana Ganakam Vatasya Kalyana Runadavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaya Vindam Mahaprabhu ki Taranitya Gita Vanitya Marjan Parasurasena Goda Momanchakal Kampashu Taranitya Bajo Vande Guru Shri Charanaya Vindam.
Thank you, Mother. Now, yes, Balavrinda, go ahead.
Your voice is not going if you play the drums.
Okay, Amma, Samsara Dava.
Yeah, Samsara Dava.
Samsara Dava, Dalali Dala, Li, Ida. Samsara Dava,
Lalali Dala.
Loka, Prarayata, Jagadagadata, Praptasya Galata, Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda Mahaprabhu Gita
Thank you, Balabrinda. Next is Achinta. You want to say? Achinta, do you want to try?
No, I need help.
Okay, Sansaradavan Lalita Loka
Samsaradavanalalilalopa
Pranaya Karanya Ganaganatam
Karanakarunyaganakanatvam
Aptasya Kalyana Gunaravasya
Raktasya kalyanaguvanyavasya
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravrindam
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravintam
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita
Mahaprabhu ki Karta Gita
Madhitra Madhyan Manasora Sena
Magatya Madhavana Surasena
Romansa Kampas Kitaranga Baju
Kuvanjavadhanaganyasu
Bande Guru Shri Charanaravrindam
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinam
Ryan, go ahead, Ryan. Thank you, Achinta.
Samsara dava linda ha loka
Nanalida Loka
nanavinda loka janaya karanya gana gana tvam prapasya kalyana guna vasyaya Vande Guru Shri Charanadavindam
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya
Mahaprabhu Dita Nitya Gita Vatira Maya Manuso Ole Romacha Kalprasya. I can hear you, Mataji.
Romansa Kampa
Romancha Kampra
Sutaranga Baju
Puturanga Kanta
Raju Bande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Vande Guru Shri Charanandavindam.
Tushita, thank you, Ryan. Tushita, go ahead.
Samsara dava narita loka tarunya karunya garanatvam praptasya kalunya
Kalyanam
kalyana
Gunanavasya
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravrindam Mahaprabhu
Kirtana Nitya Gita
Kirtana Nitya Gita
Vaditre Madhyan Manasurasena
Aditra
Madhyan
Manasora Seva
Rasena
Sena
Romanchakam Shrutaranga Bhajo
Shutarangabhayo Vande Guru Shri Charanaravrindam.
Thank you, Dushita. Devas Bala, can you go next?
Samsaradava Naraliraloka Tranaya Karunya Gana Ganatvam Kaptasya Kalyana Guranavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrinda Mahaprabhu ki Tarvitya Gita Madhitramanyan Manasora Sena Romancha Kampasta Sutaranga Bajo Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrinda. Thank you, Mataji.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much, everyone. Mataji, please take over the call, Mataji. Janvi wants to do? Okay. Mataji, 1 second. Janvi wants to do. Go ahead.
Samsarada Bhadira Loka Karuna Darunya Panagana Sam Praptasya Kalyana Kunanavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vrindam Mahaprabhu ki Kirtane Gita Yaditramadhyamanasurasena Romanchakam Pashu Taranga Bhaja Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam.
Thank you. Thank you. Mataji, please take over. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you so much. All the kids were so nicely reciting the shlokas. Very nice. We'll end the call here. Vancha kalpatarubhyas.
Vancha kalpatarubhyasta kripa sindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo.
Anantapati Vaishnavrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, all the assembled devotee kids ki jai. Hari bol. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji, for the class. Hare Krishna.